Motion question number 12. First, we're going to start off by getting all of our givens. This is basically going to be information that we pull out of the actual word problem so that we can find the equation to use to solve. A race car is traveling south 44 meters per second. It then deaccelerates to a velocity of 22 meters per second. This all is over an 11-second interval, and then it asks us to find displacement. Now that we have all of our information, we can label it all according. So 44 meters per second is going to be our initial velocity, 22 meters per second is going to be the final velocity, 11 seconds, of course, is going to be time, and then it asks us for displacement. This problem actually requires two parts. First, we're going to do the first equation to find acceleration, and then we're going to do the second equation, and that's going to finally give us our displacement. The first equation is final velocity is equal to initial velocity plus acceleration multiplied by time. Now you can just add in your givens, and when you add them, try not using units because it makes it easier at the end. So initial velocity is going to be 44 meters per second. Oh, actually, final velocity is going to be 22 meters per second. Initial velocity is going to be 44 meters per second plus acceleration. Plus acceleration, which we don't know yet, and time, which is going to be 11 seconds. First, you would subtract 44, which would give you negative 22 equals 11a. When you divide by 11, you end up getting acceleration equals negative 2 meters per second squared. It makes sense that this is negative because it says in the problem that it deaccelerates. Then we can move on to our second equation because we now know what acceleration is. When you plug in all your information, then you can just solve accordingly. Because 4 is negative, I find it easiest to pull it over to this side while you take this and subtract it over to this side. Then you get a positive 4d is equal to 1,452. When you divide each side by 4, you'll end up getting the distance is equal to 363 meters. And now that all the work's done, you can add the units out into the end. And that's going to be the answer to number 12 of the motion questions.